Hey there, Thrivers! Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. And today we are going to do another video in the new series I started with DIY cash envelopes customization. And this is episode 2. I don't know if I said that, but it is. And today we are going to be tackling my vacation envelope. I'm so excited. I look forward to these. I hope you do too. So if you're interested and you want to see how I end up customizing this envelope, continue watching. Before we get started with this one, let's do an update on this. So last week I used a Posca pen, and at the time it worked really well, but you know, this is not used very often, and it literally just sits in my budget book for the majority of the time without being moved or anything like that. And as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but it is flaking off. And it makes sense, I guess, because it is paint and this is a pliable surface, but it is flaking off in some areas, and I don't want that to happen because these other envelopes are used quite often. They're going to get a lot of wear and tear, so I don't want to take the chance that it's going to just do this. So I decided to get an assortment of these markers, Sharpies. And Sharpies, as we know, are pretty permanent no matter what you put them on. It's not like paint, it's not going to chip off. So hopefully these work out better. And I also got some Nick Pro self-adhesive rhinestone stickers. So hopefully with the self-adhesive, I won't have to worry about dealing with the glue. This one is just rhinestones that come in 3 different sizes and 3 different clear colors. I'll show you an example. Here's one, very pretty. And then here's 2. And then the 3rd. So I figured these will definitely help bling out my envelopes, make them look nice and cute and flashy and stuff. So we'll see. But I also went one further and I got the Nick Pro colored. So it's got 25 different colors. They also come in 3 different sizes. So every single one of these packages is actually a different color. So you can just see how vibrant they look. It's incredible and I love them, and they are going to be beautiful. Now, if it comes to the point that these aren't sticking as well as I'd hoped with being self-adhesive, of course, I can always use some super glue, but we're gonna try it with the self-adhesive first and see how they go. So that's basically the gist of what I'm gonna be using today. So we're going to tackle this vacation envelope. By the way, I did get my new binders and I was able to put some in the new ones so that they weren't so stuffed and I won't have this bending. Hopefully won't happen and these can straighten back up is my hope. Note to self and note to you, don't put too many of these inside of one because it gets too bulky at the top and it starts bending your, envelopes. I see why people use the other ones, but I like the security of having them zip locked. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the cash from this. We don't need that involved in this process. You can see that it's gotten stretched from the thickness of our vacation money, but it's okay. All right, so I think that I want to do something like this. I found this on Google Image. It has a C with a line through it, so I don't know if that means not copyright. I was able to print it just fine, so usually my printer catches those and says, you can't print that. But whatever. So I want to put this, I think, towards the end here, and then maybe try and get that in, like, kind of in the center there. But I won't be doing this part because I don't want it to mess up, you know, my lettering. Probably could go with a little of this, a little of that, kind of mix those. I'm going to start with these just so that they don't get messed up with the black. Then I'll come back with the black and do the black outline. And as usual, I'm going to do a time lapse of that so that it doesn't take up 2 hours of this video. Okay, so I finished the outline. I finished all of that. I think it looks really good. Kind of hard to see. Let me find a white background here so you can see that yellow. I think that looks cute, and I want to add, of course, some bling to this. It's not exactly dry, so I'm going to let this fully dry first before I attempt to put bling on it. But while it is drying, I do want to go ahead and pick out what bling we're going to use. We do have some yellows. There's actually like some yellowy orange. Ooh, I feel like that might be it. There's so many pretty colors. Yeah, I feel like this. Okay. Easy enough. Oh.
Okay, I did not get the sticky off of that, so that one cannot be used. Are the stickies not coming off? No. Well, this is a conundrum. That one stuck just fine. Okay, well, this is not working, so we're gonna have to go to our old idea of using the eyelash glue. So let me go get that and I'll be right back.
Alright, so eyelash glue it is. We're gonna try this out. I'm gonna do this a little bit differently than I did last time. I'm gonna just make a little dab there. And then we can just pick this up, dip it, and apply. What to do? I don't know. Oh goodness. It sure doesn't look like it's that much until you put it on here and then you're like, oh. the stick. I wonder if it's my... Try and just take it off with my fingers instead. Alright, let me try and clean up some of this glue here. Can y'all see that? I love that. That's really pretty. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to add a little bit more bling to it, because why not? And now that I know I can pluck them off with my fingernail and then apply them, it seems like that was working as far as keeping this sticky back on it. And of course I'll keep you updated on how they stayed without using the glue. You know, I'll be the guinea pig here. Alright, so I'm going to pluck these off with my fingernail. I decided I want to put the black rhinestone on this one all the way around. Alright, so there's my bling. The black doesn't, like, you know, sparkle too much. I mean, it does in certain lighting. I don't know if you all can see that. It's just a little something extra. Okay, now we're just gonna go ahead and put the money back in here. And we're gonna see what she looks like all stuffed up. Oh my gosh, I love this. What do you guys think? All right, let's go ahead and just put her back in with her boring siblings. Oh, she looks fabulous. Of course, I will keep you updated on everything, but it is permanent marker, so it should be perfect. And as far as like the stickiness of these with and without the glue, of course I will let you know how that goes. But yeah, that's our first in our binder envelope done and completed. And who knows what the next one's gonna be. You'll have to stay tuned to episode 3 to find out what it's gonna be. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed watching this and if you tried it out, let me know in the comments below. I want to hear your experiences or things that you've done with your envelopes. I'm interested. I want to know. Of course, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. What are you doing with your life? Just kidding. I know you're living your life the best you can, and that is that. Apologies for that. I got a little spunky. My bad. But nonetheless, subscribe to my channel, please. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video, which will be our cash stuffing video, one of our favorite things to do. I will see you guys soon. Bye.